And after a long wait, Oahu will finally enter Tier 3 of its COVID-19 recovery framework at midnight tonight. Now, this is big news for businesses and for everyday folks across the island. Dallas Ontiveros joins us live from high above and is living the good life in the Ala Moana area. Morning, Dallas.
Good morning, Roz. That's right, we're getting into some good stuff right here. But yes, you said it. Tier 3 goes officially into effect tomorrow at 12:01, where several industries are preparing to make those adjustments under those guidelines. And one of them being is the real estate industry. And here joining us on Wake Up Today, we have Ashley Murray, the team leader of the Agents of Your Dreams real estate team, Keller Williams, Honolulu. Good morning, Ashley. Aloha.
Good morning, Dallas, and thank you so much for having me. Good morning, Honolulu.
Yes, it's such a beautiful home here. And, you know, before we get into the guidelines under Tier 3, I want to ask you really quick about the real estate market and, you know, what you all experienced throughout this pandemic year. Can you share some insight about that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And now, before I want to go ahead and share how it's been, I'm going to share kind of a little bit how it's been before. Before we've had about 3.2%, 3.6% in appreciation. Now we're seeing about 5%. And real estate agents, we look at the data month over month, and what it's shown us is that the average homeowner has actually gained $68,000 in appreciation over the last 6 months.
Wow, so that's pretty surprising right there, and that just means it's the right time to buy, right?
Correct, absolutely. And what's also interesting is that the interest rates have been a historic low, and they've been the lowest they've been in about 50 years.
Wow, okay, so that's definitely a good thing to know, especially at the time of this the year, right at the beginning. You could get a new home this year. But for those who are just kind of curious about this Tier 3 system, you all can allow up to 10 people for a showing compared to 5. How much of a difference is that going to make?
Oh, it makes a huge difference, and specifically with open houses where they've had lines, we've had lines around the block for showings, and it's really, you know, not only been a disadvantage because it holds up the sellers, of course, and it makes things a little bit more difficult with sanitizing in between and a lot more restrictions. Now with 10, we're able to serve our sellers more, also allowing more buyers to come and, you know, see homes that they deserve to go and, you know, potentially live in.
And is there any like contactless routes too that they could check out before meeting in person?
Absolutely. So there are virtual showings, a lot of videos, 3D tours. Of course, for most homes, that is always available. However, when we do go for showings or open houses, we do use an eyes-only policy. So we will, of course, be sanitizing in between, sanitizing before, but then also removing shoes or wearing booties. And everyone is signing waivers, also acknowledging that they are going in voluntarily and that COVID is something we're dealing with right now.
Absolutely. It's serious when it comes to this industry, and we appreciate you so much, Ashley, for giving some insight when it comes to Tier 3.
Thank you so much, Dallas, and thank you so much for being here.
And if you want some more details on what to expect when it comes to Tier 3 and all the industries that are making preparations, head over to our website at KHON2.com. You can read the latest. Until then, reporting from this beautiful home, Dallas Ontiveros, KHON2 News. Check out that view. Sending it back to you.
I want to live there.
Me too.
I wouldn't be able to afford the HOAs, but I would like to live there.